What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're headed to Devil's Den State Park, and I'm gonna be camping in the van, hanging out around the state park, cook some dinner. It's gonna be a really chill, low-key day. Tomorrow we're gonna be going on a solo backpacking trip. It is so beautiful here in Arkansas, so let's get started. Just got here. I'm gonna go into the visitor center and check in. I don't have a spot reserved or anything, so I'm gonna see what's available and also register for the backpacking loop tomorrow. All right, I'm glad I stopped in there because I forgot that you have to get a backcountry permit to backpack the Butterfield Trail. So I got all set up with that. I got my campsite, and y'all, I'm so glad to be back in Arkansas because while I did love being in Florida, the camping was so expensive. I mean, you were paying almost $40 every time you booked a campsite, and I just paid what, $16 for where I'm staying tonight. A little site next to the creek, and I have no service out here, so I'm not really sure where this campsite is, but I think we can probably figure it out. All right, here's my camp spot. So nice. Lots of privacy. I got this whole space to myself. And check this out. I have the creek right behind my campsite. I don't know if I mentioned, but we're at Devil's Den State Park, and this state park is in northwest Arkansas, which is really my favorite part of Arkansas. It is just so pretty up here. We are in the Ozarks National Forest, I believe. That right there is my favorite thing ever. The turquoise water. Love it. I walked past this trail and I thought, well, since we're over here, we might as well do it. It is only 1.5 miles and there's a waterfall, so let's go check it out. And then I'm going back to my campsite and laying next to that river for the rest of the afternoon because it is calling my name. Whoa, there's a cave down there. Normally there are actual caves that you can go in and explore at Devil's Den State Park. However, they are all closed right now due to white nose syndrome, which is supposedly killing millions of bats. If you stand right here next to this, it just feels like an air conditioner. It's crazy. Look at this hole. It's so cold in there. It goes so deep back in there. It's a hole in the mountain. Wow. Yep. It's like 20 degrees cooler down here. Kind of scary. Can't tell on video, but that's pretty far down. So I wanted to try something new with my van setup. I need to do this for a while, so I'm kind of testing it out today. Back here where my bed is, normally this is all a bed. Another piece goes here, and I have 3 cushions that go across. For just me, I don't really need that big of a bed, and it takes up so much space in the van. So what I'm thinking about doing is getting a permanent mattress to go right here, cutting this wood down. I might make it a little bit bigger to come out to like right here. Then these could be benches to sit at, and I could also more easily access my storage that are under these benches. So that's just my thought of what I might do with the van build. But yeah, we're gonna test it out and see how it is tonight. It is supposed to get really cold tonight, and I always like to sleep with a fan, and I do have a max air fan up here, but I don't like to run it when it's cold because it just pulls more cold air inside, and I just really want like air circulating. So I got this fan. The brand is Claymore, and it is just a portable chargeable fan with this nice little stand here, and my plan is to just mount that right there, put that right there, just turn it on. It's battery operated, different settings. That is my newest piece of van gear. Woo! It's cold. There's a rainbow trout right there. I just realized that I have officially become what they warned us about. Living in a van down by the river.
What do you want to do with your life?
I want to live in a van down by the river.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to live in a van down by the river when you're living in a van down by the river.
Okay, earlier, you know, we did a little bit of Devil's Den Trail. Well, at some point in there, I turned around because I thought I was going the wrong way. I was trying to find the waterfall, and I was really hungry. So I turned around, and then we went to the river, yada yada, and I'm back. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go back where I was because I feel like I just didn't go far enough. And I think the waterfall was right there. This trail led to a dead end. I'm like, where's this freaking waterfall? And so I'm stumped right now. This is clearly a trail, but it's not the trail to the waterfall. I don't know where this waterfall is. And y'all, this is a 1.5 mile loop. It shouldn't be this hard, but apparently it is. Now I'm like really determined to find it. What the heck is this thing? Oh, and my phone's about to die, but I am gonna go back to the car and get my phone charged. And we will be back. A little embarrassed. I'm back at camp, but I can't stop thinking about the fact that I couldn't find that waterfall. We're going back to find it. And I know where I messed up. I saw the trail that I was supposed to be on when I was driving back to my campsite. And just to clarify, this is not a hard trail to follow. It is very well marked. I'm just an idiot. I finally found the waterfall. Let's go look at it. Well, took me half a day, but I finally found the waterfall and it's pretty cool. Now, let's go back to camp and make some dinner. I think that's it. Tonight for dinner, I'm keeping it really simple. I'm going to roast a sweet potato over the fire and some corn. And I'm gonna saute up green pepper and onion. Let's do this first. And I'm just gonna poke some holes in it and rub some oil on it. This is just some coconut oil. And then I'm just gonna wrap it in some tin foil. Put it on fire. I'm also gonna put the corn on there. All right. The other thing I'm gonna make is some homemade corn tortillas. For the corn tortillas, I've got the flour here. I'm gonna put a little bit on here. And I need some warm water. Oh no, my corn's on fire. Okay, so I'm gonna do half a cup of water. And I can't remember if I'm gonna roll these out on wax paper or parchment paper. But I remember it's sticking really bad to something. All right, that water's warm already. Now we're gonna mix it together. Corn, masa, tortilla, flour. Very carefully going to add the water. Of our ball, and we're just gonna let this sit for a minute. Let this sit for a little bit. So I'm gonna start making some tortillas with it. Get about yay big. I think it was wax paper. You go one on the top, one on the bottom. Little guy there, and then you roll it out. Try to make it into like a tortilla shape. My ancestors are cringing right now. Here's our first tortilla. It's not really a circle, but it'll do. These are gonna get better as we go, hopefully. And then just gonna put it on there. And then to go with the homemade corn tortillas, I have some beans and cheese that I got at a Mexican restaurant last night. So I was gonna do that, and then the vegetables, and oh yeah, the corn and the potato if they ever cook. Now we got the hang of it. I mean, they're still not like perfectly round, but they're like homemade round, you know? Okay, the first one's done. Oh my gosh, this is gonna taste so good with the beans and cheese. Homemade tortillas are seriously the best. Alright, I'm gonna put my peppers and onions in here. Hit them with some salt, garlic powder, some chili powder. Ooh, that chili powder. Let's eat. Let's see how it is. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Wow. I can eat that every day for the rest of my life. Never get tired of it. And this is a cherry limeade poppy. So good. Getting more tortillas. My little dinner was 10 out of 10. So good. And it's still not over because I'm still waiting for my corn and potato to cook. But as it's getting darker, it is getting very much colder. It is officially dark out, but I have the perfect solution to give us light. Been wanting a light for so long because it seems like I always get to cook in late on the channel and then you guys can't see me. And then God said, let there be light. This is the Claymore outdoor portable light, and I really like this one because you can set it to different lighting. It's really bright, or you can dim it down to where it's not so harsh. It also has different shades of light. So this is more like a warm light, this is a cool, and this is like the in-between. So I really like how they have those options. It comes with a really nice little hanging piece here where you can just hang it basically anywhere. This would be perfect to hang in the van if my lights ever went out, or if I was out here in a tent, you could hang this in the middle of the tent and it would literally illuminate the entire tent. So yeah, this is super nice. It is time to check the potato and the corn. And I'm not even hungry anymore, so... Oh no, what an idiot. Oh, it smells so good. It's perfect. Oh my gosh. Now that is how you bake a potato on the fire. Let me try it. It's really hot. It tastes like Thanksgiving Day yams. That is so good. All right, let's try the corn. She got a little burned. Okay, she's cooked. Corn is so good. I wasn't sure if this was gonna work. Absolutely perfect. It's gonna be a full moon tonight. I just walked down the little trail behind my campsite to the water. So peaceful. I want to see if we can see any fish. I thought that was a gator for a second, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'm not in Florida anymore. It's just a stick. Look how cozy my van looks. I am in the van for the night. I'm so tired. Hopefully my experiment with my new setup here doesn't leave me wishing that I would have left my bed the way it was. Good morning. The sleep that I just slept. Oh my gosh. I slept so good. It's another perfect day. I'm gonna get camp cleaned up and get my stuff ready to hit this backpacking trip, but Thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this van camping episode here in Northwest Arkansas. And I will see you on the next one.